I'm an F-16 fighter pilot. There are hardly any areas we can't cover. Nearly every missile hits its target. On some fronts, we get dangerously close. There's a living person on the other side too, someone who doesn't want to die either. Every strike is a well-planned operation. We can even hack a small internet provider in Russia if we want to. If we choose to, our bomb will fly right through someone's window. I'm an F-16 fighter pilot. I retrained as part of the first group. We're actively conducting flights to track enemy forces and infrastructure. We also fly missions focused on radar reconnaissance of the enemy. Once all the intelligence is compiled, we plan our future strikes on enemy ground forces. Combat duty is carried out 24/7 to support air defense coverage. We fly to protect vital state infrastructure, our cities, our homes. Speaking of real combat operations, we fly 1, 2, sometimes more missions daily to strike targets beyond the line of contact, on Russian territory and in temporarily occupied areas. Certain assets are dedicated to covering these so-called packages, as we call them. We also fly cover missions for our fellow pilots flying MiG-29s, Su-27s, Su-24s, and Su-25s. We've recently received significant support in the form of French aircraft, which have been extremely helpful. Aviation is now reaching a level we used to see only abroad during our training. New principles, new approaches in planning, intelligence, and mission execution are being implemented. As I mentioned, combat duty runs around the clock from designated and forward operating airfields. This network is now highly developed, and there are virtually no zones we can't protect. We work in close coordination with air defense units. We don't have enough ground-based systems to repel massive strikes, so we operate in areas they can't reach. The effectiveness of Western equipment, both ground and airborne, is very high. Nearly every missile hits the target. And when I say nearly every, I mean it. This isn't 4 out of 8. We're talking more than 80% of launched missiles hitting their mark. We're taking down everything from Shaheds to cruise missiles, whether launched from sea, air, or land. We have early warnings. Our intelligence is working well, even though some media claim we lack intel. Our intel units have adapted quickly. We receive current and relevant data. Then we plan fire strikes accordingly. Right now, when Su-24 bombers are flying, their targets are often in operational depth. We strike tactical depth ground targets. Same goes for the MiG-29 and Su-27. They carry out strikes just like us. With the arrival of Western hardware, our ability to eliminate enemy air cover has improved significantly. We now have better weapons. The Russians know this too. On some axes, we're engaging at very close range. That never used to happen. Based on their actions, we can tell they're backing off. They're afraid to approach. They also don't want to die, and they understand it very well. They're aware of the approximate specs of our weapons. They know when to move in and when to pull back. And we do the same. We know when and where to engage or disengage. We know how to structure our combat formations to ensure other aviation units can carry out their missions effectively. We know how to approach in ways that provide cover. For the MiG-29 and Su-27, the overall picture is improving. Despite all the challenges, political, media, and logistical, we just keep doing our job. And our job is to defend our home. We use everything we have. It's no secret anymore. Everyone has seen the videos of our jets in combat. And for those who understand aviation, it's clear who's doing what. So when you hear there's an air raid alarm in Russia, don't just think it's 10 drones randomly flying around. Understand this. It's a carefully coordinated operation. Every subsystem in our strike chain has a clear role. At that moment, our jets, our bomber friends, might be striking targets deep behind enemy lines. It could be a Su-24 carrying Storm Shadows. The Russians hate those because they struggle to shoot them down. Somewhere behind or even ahead, a Su-27 is flying. A big Soviet-era platform. It's suppressing enemy air defenses so the Su-24 can carry out its mission. Elsewhere, Su-29s might be delivering their so-called hammer strikes. These pilots take incredible risks flying close to the front line. And on another front, with our arrival, F-16s and Mirage jets are already on station. Either covering the strike package or launching attacks themselves. Right now, we're limited to tactical depth strikes, but they're highly effective. Like surgical scalpels. If we want, our bomb will fly straight through a window. Everyone's focused on Russia's use of guided bombs now. Not all axes are adequately covered, but we try to carry out our missions in these zones. We know we can't get close enough to destroy the launch platforms for these glide bombs. But we're working hard to jam them with electronic warfare systems. We're optimizing the electromagnetic environment and radar coverage to better detect both the carriers and the munitions. We're fully aware that we don't have enough Western air defense systems. That's why the issue of increasing their supply has come up repeatedly. In my opinion, some sectors are suffering because it's physically impossible to organize full coverage there. Our defense forces are doing incredibly tough work to counter both the carriers and the munitions themselves. When we were in Denmark, we debated a lot about data protection and safeguarding the intelligence shared by our partners. Even with Moonfish, we had these discussions. At the time, I was being considered as his deputy. We discussed info security, and we all agreed on one thing. We needed to build a unit that would be one of the most secure in Ukraine. Now, with the procedures we've implemented, I believe our unit operates at a higher standard than even some departments within the Ministry of Defense or General Staff. We've built a team that could hack a Russian internet provider if we wanted. But our focus is elsewhere right now. It's not just about receiving aircraft. It's about a hand-picked team. We fought hard to recruit certain personnel because we knew they were essential to building our unit. The team that's pulling all this off isn't just the pilots. It's the engineers, the planners, the intelligence staff. And I'm not even sure other Air Force units have dedicated IT divisions like we do. We're constantly improving. We're constantly working to ensure that the intelligence our partners provide is used strictly in Ukraine's interests. When Oleksiy was awarded the title of Hero of Ukraine, posthumously, I personally felt only 10% joy and 90% sorrow. It was too late. Our whole team took it hard. And when you look into your fellow soldiers' eyes, you realize we're one big family. And seeing certain politically motivated individuals using these moments for their own agenda, it's unacceptable. First of all, it undermines trust in the armed forces. It distorts the legacy of this hero, our friend, our brother, someone we laughed and cried with. It's simply wrong to exploit that for political or personal gain. Did you like this video? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us grow.